And we are live. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stonadge channel. I've just seen it. It's not really liking my my shirt very much, but it doesn't matter. We're going to chill with it anyway. Welcome back. And oh my goodness me, I have still got the scores as the same as last night. Shows my lack of preparation. But lads, I needed that hot drink. Had to be done right. It's 0-0. Believe me, it's not 2-2. It is 0-0. And what a game we have on our hands tonight. The Premier League just keeps delivering banger after banger after banger. And tonight is the perfect banana skin for Arsenal as they take on the most out of form team in the UK and possibly in Europe. Chelsea are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. They are in they have genuine problems going on. And Frank Lampard has not solved them, let's just say that. They're going away from home against Arsenal, who are, well, despite their little bit of shaky form, are still one of the most informed teams in the country. So, who's going to come out victorious? I am excited to see. I've gone for 3-0. I think it's going to be pretty consummate for Arsenal. But let's have a look at the comments and see how we are doing. David's in. Baller's here. How are we? Granny Dwarf has arrived. David's arrived as well. Lucas is here. How are we all doing? It's the early gang as per usual. Good to have you all here. Good to be always early. Being early, I would say, is one of the greatest skills one could have. It's going to be an easy old stream, nice chill old stream tonight, lads. But what are we all thinking for tonight's fixture? I think it's going to be fun, lads. I can't lie, I am genuinely looking forward to it. But let's talk about one of the biggest. Let's talk about one of the biggest stories from today. So the PGMOL and the FA spokesperson came out with this today. Liverpool FC's Jurgen Klopp has been charged following their Premier League fixture against the Tottenham Hotspur FC on Sunday the 30th of April. It is alleged the manager's comments regarding the match official during post-match media interviews constitute improper conduct in that they imply bias and or question the integrity of the referee and or are personally offensive or bring the game into disrepute. Jurgen Klopp has until Friday to provide a response. Wow. Well, that's something pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. Do I know that Lampard doesn't have does he not actually have a UEFA Pro license? I didn't know that. Thoughts on the Ugarte news? Happy if it happens. I'd be very happy, Ball, to be honest. I haven't seen him play lots, if I'm being honest. I've probably seen him play mostly the Sporting Lisbon games. Have been the situations where I've seen him play most. But, well, I'm talking the Europa League games for Sporting Lisbon. Sorry, I've got a really annoying spot right here, lads. Got it. I got it. It's right there, lads. I've got it. You can see it on the screen. Absolutely disgusting, by the way. For those of you who aren't fan, I actually love Dr. Pimple Popper a lot, so that's probably why I find it fun to just have a go for him. But nah, Ugarte, I like it. I like the news. It's from the Portuguese league. The Portuguese league provides the vast majority of the talent in the top 5 leagues now, so it's exceptional. Oh, I've actually popped the spot and it started bleeding on the stream. I never thought I'd get to this stage in my life, lads. That's actually disgusting. Wrexham news. Yeah, well, Wrexham are going to have their open top bus parade today. AFCB Fan TV, so that's what's happened. And Cristiano Ronaldo, what on earth? Wants to leave Al Nassr only after months after the move from the Saudi club from Manchester United. So he wants to go back. I don't think it's the greatest move he ever made, but of course it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the money, it's fine. So Rodrigo Romano posted that. I'm not too sure elsewhere on the Ugarte sort of sources. When Joyce says something, we know that something's up. Come on, Arsenal, says Josh. I have a feeling today could be the day Chelsea remember how to score again and get a 2-2 draw. Fair play. Paul Tierney hates Liverpool and Klopp. Get him out of the league now. I'm speaking from a Liverpool perspective. I do agree. I do think it's an unnatural correlation of the amount of issues that have come from Paul Tierney matches. And I don't know whether this comes from bias or incompetency. For me, it's probably a mixture of the two. As a referee, it's an impossible job to get right all the time. Someone's always going to be upset at you. And in this situation, I think Paul Tierney is in the wrong in the majority of things. I've really had it there, lads. I've had it. It's really quite gone here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. That is mad. I don't think I've ever had a spot like that. Ever. Look how big it is. Anyway, it's totally unrelated to football, and I'm just going to keep it there. It's going to annoy me, though. How are we, Liz? Good to see you. Ronaldo joined Bournemouth. Where will Cristiano Ronaldo actually go? Because he can't go to America. He is. Maybe back to Portugal with Sporting, but they are actually doing all right without him, to be fair. They probably don't need to have that negativity in their team. So, huh? They're fine, bruv. They're in shoes. How are we, Cedric? Good to see you. Amari's going to the Liverpool match tomorrow. Big ups to you, my friend. Hope you bring back a good result with you. I mean, realistically, Liverpool could get the rest of this season now. We got Fulham and then Brentford at home. I think they're both winnable fixtures. I think we'll definitely beat Fulham tomorrow. I think Fulham are on the beach, to be honest with you. There is a danger that Fulham could probably slip into the bottom half. Brentford, obviously a couple of very, very big wins in the last couple. Got past Forest and beat Chelsea as well. Drew with Villa. They had a bit of a barren run before that, but they always seem to pull a win out of somewhere. Then Leicester away. I think it's doable. Villa at home. And then Southampton away. I think Liverpool have probably got the best run left them everyone. Have a great time, Amari. It's a great experience. Have you been before? Good to see us all in the chat, lads. How are we? How are we all feeling? Who's going to go down, ladies and gentlemen? It feels like it's a different answer every single day of the week. Southampton, I think, are pretty much unanimously gone now. Honestly, it's literally a straight shootout between the next four. I've tried to analyse the 4 games that each team has. Everton have got Brighton away, City home, Wolves away, Bournemouth home. I think they could get 6 points from that as the best they could get. I don't think they could get any more than that. Forest. Now, they've got Southampton at home. I think that should be 3 points for them, realistically. If they lose that one, they're down. Chelsea away, who knows what can happen. Arsenal at home, their final home game of the season. I'm sure the fans will be trying to cheer them on heavily. And then Palace away, who could well be on the beach by that point. It's for Forest, I think they've got quite one of the best runnings. I think they'll get at least 6 points from that. Leeds, who have, by the way, what on earth's going on at Leeds United today? It's been absolutely crazy. Of course, Javi Gracia still set to be sacked, and Leeds United are going to hire Sam Allardyce. It seems that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible, by the way. We thought Sam Allardyce would finally be gone and done and dusted, but for 4 games he'll be in at Leeds. He's got Man City away, Newcastle home, West Ham away, Spurs at home. If they can pick up 5-6 points, I think they'll be okay. And then you've got Leicester, who've then got Fulham away, Liverpool home, Newcastle away, and West Ham home. 4 difficult games. I'd say they'll get past Fulham. I'd say they'll probably beat West Ham. So I think they'll get 4 points, and that should potentially be enough for Leicester. There you go. It's going to be incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, and massive congratulations to Luca Brachel. Who is Sam? Sam Allardyce. Chelsea finally going to reach 40 points? Maybe. Lads, if Big Sam comes out of retirement and saves Leeds, mate, what a crescendo to a career that is. What an absolutely incredible human. I love Sam Allardyce. He's absolute Brexit ball, but, mate, love the man. Last in work back in 2020 at 2021 at West Bromwich Albion. Of course, he was the manager on the opposing side when Alisson scored his header. Let's not forget, he did very well and nearly kept them up, but in the end, it was just too much for him at West Bromwich Albion. Everton, of course, that was a interesting spell. He got them to finish 8th place in the Premier League, though, and they'd bite their hand off or something like that now. Palace before that, again, kept them up, did really, really well. Sunderland did an exceptional job there before going to the England job. 1 out of 1, of course. 100% win record. West Ham, Blackburn, Newcastle, Bolton, all in the Premier League. Got Bolton into Europe. He was an exceptional coach at Bolton. Still regarded as one of the best ever at that club. What a time he had there. Also won the League of Ireland with Limerick back in the day as well. What a man. What a big man, Big Sam. I do love Brexit ball, absolutely. Basically, Granny Dwarf, he is an absolute veteran of the a veteran of the Premier League. Does a guy named Chris live here asking for a friend of a friend? I think so. I think I do. And by the way, the green screen's done this shirt dirty. It's actually Bruce Banana. It is Bruce Banana. I'm going to see if I can... I'll probably go and change shirts at half time. But it actually doesn't look too bad in this sort of whitish colour as well. But it is mostly like just yellow and yellow. But it looks white from what this camera's done to it. So, just the way of the world. And apologies. Yes, I have got a massive spot there. Allow it, alright? I did just pop it on stream. Which was absolutely disgusting. How are we, guys? Sound Manager's Preston on your FM save. I love that, man. Oh, mate. I can't wait to get playing more FM again. Oh, I just love that game far too much. It ruins my life, though. But anyway, we haven't even been through the teams yet. So, let's do so right now. For Arsenal, we'll go for Arsenal first. Let me just get them up because David so kindly put them in our chat. So, for Arsenal, Aaron Ramsdale, of course, the man in goal. Ben White, right back. Jakub Kivior's given a rare start, alongside Gabriel Magalhaes and Alexander Zinchenko. Martin Odegaard, Jorginho and Xhaka in midfield, with Saka, Jesus and Trossard, the front three. For Chelsea, it's a bit of a change lineup, really. They've gone with a back four of Kepa with Azpilicueta, Fofana, Silva and Chilwell, Kovacic, Fernandes, Kante, with Madueke, Sterling and Aubameyang. So, João Felix on the bench, Mudryk on the bench, Kai Havertz on the bench, João Felix. There's so many good, great, talented players on that Chelsea bench that cost a lot of money. Badiashile on the bench too, Trevor Chalobah. For Arsenal, Partey's on the bench. He's been dropped. Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah, Emile Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Rob Holding, Reece Nelson as well. Kieran Tierney too. For Arsenal, this is must win. I know I'm a bit lackadaisical about it because I just think they will easily. But if they fail to pick up a win here, there is no chance. I don't think there's any chance anyway, but there is no chance now. If they fail to beat Chelsea, it's done and dusted, especially at home. A Chelsea loss today means they'll fail to go above Crystal Palace into 11th place, and it certainly invites the likes of Wolves and West Ham to potentially get involved, and Chelsea could genuinely go all the way down to 15th this season. It is a very big possibility. That would be huge in a very bad way. Obviously, the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter too much for Chelsea what happens at the end of this season, but it's embarrassing. It seriously is embarrassing. You could end up, I suppose, with so many teams pushing up on them. I mean, one of even the relegation sides could win 3 out of the last 4 and actually get up towards Chelsea. Leicester would be the only ones to be able to get above them, though, with their goal difference being so poor. How are we, Chicken Master? Good to see you. Good to see you as always. Going to go 2-2. I think Arsenal's confidence is shot. I think you guys are really underestimating, how bad Chelsea are. They are so bad. Chelsea are so bad. Like, they genuinely make, they would honestly be given a game by Wrexham right now. And I mean that seriously. Genuinely, Wrexham will give them a game. But you are right. Arsenal's confidence does look a little shot with the draw against Liverpool, of course, at Anfield, starting off a really shocking run at the end of the day for Arsenal. 4 games without a win now. A draw at the London Stadium. Jared Bowen equalised, of course, for them. In that regard, Southampton, they went 3-1 down, but they managed to steal an equaliser at the end as well. And then, of course, they were absolutely destroyed by Manchester City 4-1 at the Emirates, which was just an absolute schooling from Man City. It was. I don't think it showed how bad Arsenal were. I just think it showed how good Man City are. And they're in trouble now, Arsenal. I think a lot of people did understand that Arsenal wouldn't be as consistent as City. I think that was bound to happen, but like it's annoying. It's annoying, but there's nothing that we can do. We want a title race in this league, and they haven't really. At the end of the day, they've always been ahead, but there's always been that looming figure of Pep Guardiola, Erling Haaland, and Kevin De Bruyne just stood behind them in unison, ready to pounce when Arsenal finally slipped. And that's the one thing, right? Look at when Liverpool won the league. They just didn't stop winning. There was no stop. There was nothing. It was just constant victories over and over and over and over and over and over. And that's the only way you can beat them, is literally by being perfect. That's the only way. And it's really, really sad. It is. But it's just the way of the world. The Premier League is becoming the Bundesliga now. American Cup, how are we, my friend? Hogger's here as well. Good to see you. Oh, mate, I know. On the Spurs, we should have steamrolled them. We started exceptionally and then took our foot off the gas. We should have just carried on the way that we should have gone. Realistically, if we carried on from the 3 goals we scored early on, we'd have been absolutely fine. But unfortunately, that's just the way of the world, that we let them back into that game, and they were the better team for the vast majority of that game. They were awful for the first 25 minutes. We battered them, and if we'd have carried on in that manner, I know football, you can't always play for 90 minutes, but in that regard, we should have done that one. See, Craig has posted Klopp ban a disgrace. Yeah, he's been charged. He's not been banned. He's been charged by the PGMOL for improper conduct. Let's be frank. He should have been charged. Like, I understand the frustrations around Paul Tierney. In fact, I share them heavily. I heavily share them. I think he's an incompetent referee. But Jurgen Klopp seriously acted out of line. Even realistically, even if he genuinely thought what he said, and I think he did, keep it to yourself and just be like, look, I don't agree particularly with what he said, and try and move on, but express your frustrations elsewhere. I find it pathetic, really, that Paul Tierney has been given just a blank canvas in this situation, because he can't. Realistically, whatever happens, he's going to come out like the good guy. But he didn't elbow a player ball. He didn't elbow a player. That was the linesman against Arsenal. That wasn't Paul Tierney's fault. And Bruno did not hit the ref. Bruno literally pushed him, like a little shove out the way. Like, at the end of the day, I disagree with what Klopp did. I think Marinakis, or whatever, the Marinakis is the Forest owner. I can't remember the fella's name, the assistant linesman. He should have just got reprimanded for a week. It was a silly decision. Mitrovic, if you want to see pushing a ref, that's Mitrovic. Like, there's different levels of heat and hell, you know. And frustrations can be shown, yes, but they can be shown in very much different ways to getting up in people's faces and saying what he had to say. How much I do agree with him. I do agree that Paul Tierney's incompetent. And the thing is, Jurgen will be back. Jurgen will be back on the sidelines. It's just a ban. It's like a. How can I be a Rodri fanboy? Because he's an incredible footballer. I love him, man. But the thing is, you can never disprove it's because football is such a subjective sport. You can never really prove bias unless there's substantial evidence. And the thing is, there is evidence against Paul Tierney, but there's also evidence for Paul Tierney being good to Liverpool, you know. And I'm not saying I like the man at all. But how do you evidence anything? Because every game of football is so different. It's not like golf or basketball or something like that. It's so different, you know. There's so many different patterns, so many different fouls, so many just different offences that can be caused. And it's such a difficult one to measure. We can measure incompetency. It just has to come over a long, long period of time. I love Klopp's passion. I love managers that show passion. You can show passion without screaming at other people in their face. And Klopp doesn't... He knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up in that situation, and he said that. I just think some of the things he said didn't need to be said. And that's the way of the world. And if we get too heated with it, realistically, lads, it's never going to change. Like, I think the PGMOL is the most incompetent organisation in football. And that's coming from an organisation where there's organisations like FIFA, UEFA as well. The PGMOL is so incompetent because it employs incompetent people. But there is ways in which that improves. It's got to be done over time. It has to be said. We have to recognise good refereeing when we see good refereeing. And we have to recognise poor refereeing when we see it and showcase why it was poor. Now, on the weekend, there were several decisions that could have gone either way. And there's perfect justification for either side. It all depends on the context of the game. And that's why football is so nuanced and we can't truly balance it. It's impossible. But anyway... That's football, man. That's football. We get carried away sometimes, and it's beautiful. The referees, we need referees. But what do you show to young kids and coaches when you've got people at the top level going and screaming in people's faces? It's not for me. It's not for me. Justin's in the chat. Good to see you again, my good man. How are we and what are we feeling for tonight, guys? We've got the poll in the chat. It's going to end just before kickoff. Because you can't put... Because, Yusuf, would you ever interview a referee after they've got a decision right? No one would. The only reason they don't do that is because it would literally just be a constant critique. And they do have accountability. Lee Mason got sacked. Lee Mason got sacked for it. Like, for being incompetent. He literally... I can't remember what goal it was, but he got sacked. But they never get interviewed after a decision that was good. Because no one would want to watch that. Anyway, the players are out on the field. And we are ready to rumble. For what is a huge game for both sides today. And for Arsenal, in goal, of course, the main man, Mr. Aaron Ramsdale. I'm sure he was angry after his clean sheets were given up. But he'll be even angrier the fact they haven't won in 4. In the back four, Ben White, Kivior, Gabriel and Zinchenko, Ødegaard, Jorginho and Xhaka in the midfield with Saka, Trossard and Jesus leading the line for the Gunners. Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal with Cesar Azpilicueta, Wesley Fofana, Thiago Silva and Chilwell, the back four for Chelsea. N'Golo Kante and Mateo Kovacic surround Enzo in the middle, Enzo Fernandez, with Noni Madueke, Raheem Sterling and an appearance for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang against his former club. On the bench for both sides today, there's some incredible talent and some expensive talent too. Mikel Arteta's left out Gabriel Martinelli. He's left out Emile Smith-Rowe and Thomas Partey too. Kieran Tierney's also on the bench, as is Fabio Vieira for Chelsea. We've got Loftus-Cheek, you've got Badiashile, Chile, João Felix, Mikhailo Mudryk, Hakim Ziyech, Conor Gallagher and Kai Havertz. So, an incredible amount of talent on both sides. Refereeing the Prem can't be worse than in Denmark. Exactly. Well, it's pretty bad, Hog. It's pretty bad, my friend. I'd say the standards are on the floor, to be honest. Do the referees have an education before they go and referee? Yes. I only had to referee Parks games, and I had to do a 5-day course for when I did it, and that was only for Parks. To get your pro refereeing license, you have to go up, I think, 8 or 9 steps, and you could only do one of those courses per year. So there's a lot you have to do. But anyway, we're going to end the poll right there. 85% of you think Arsenal are going to win. 10% of you think there's going to be a draw. And 5% are going to be saying that Chelsea are going to win. Beer's calling in the fridge. Money on for a draw. And good evening, Chris and Falafel. How are you? Good to see you. Got £5 on 3-1 Arsenal. Saka to score. I think that's a pretty safe bet, Justin. Or at least an Arsenal win. Anderson, how are we doing? Arsenal do us. How's that doing Man United a favour? I mean, he's not good. He didn't referee for a week. And to be fair, it was made out to be a lot worse than it was. Anyway, we are on the way. We are there and we are ready to rumble. For Chelsea against Arsenal at the Emirates. Live here on the Stonadge channel. It's a huge, huge game for Arsenal. And Chelsea are looking to get onto a bright start here with Raheem Sterling. Here's Kovacic. Chelsea's goal of the month, of course, came in their only goal of the month. Against Brighton, they scored 1 goal all month, by the way, lads. A block from Kovacic's shot. And now, here goes Saka for Arsenal. He's already on his way up against Ben Chilwell. Still Saka. Saka cuts inside and is still going, gets the shot away. It's going to fall for Ødegaard. It's cleared away just about by Chelsea, and all of a sudden, Arsenal were in already. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes. Now seen into Jakub Kiwior to Ben White. Kiwior, of course, a signing in January from the Italian Serie A. Polish man, of course. Lost by Arsenal this time. And now N'Golo Kante towards Aubameyang. Played well wide, and it was by Jakub Kiwior who got there first. And it's going to be a throw into Chelsea just over the halfway line here. Hey, Shahid, how are we doing? Any Arsenal or Chelsea fans in the chat? I'm sure there will be a couple coming in throughout the game anyway. To be honest, I'd rather City didn't do the treble. I really want Real Madrid to beat them, but I think this might be the year that they do it. They'll definitely win the league. I think they'll win the FA Cup. It's well challenged by Xhaka, but Kante gets there first. Played inside, and there's going to be a free kick, surely. No? David, is it Hooper? Is Hooper the referee? Crossed in by White. Headed away unconvincingly by Madueke, but now Kovacic for Chelsea. Played into Raheem Sterling. Now Fofana. Into Silva. Pressed high by Martin Odegaard. And Chilwell. Sterling shoves Ben White to the floor, and it's just too strong for him there, Raheem Sterling. Oh, it's Robert Jones. Okay. The only way, Champions League Griezmann, that's what they've got. Nicolai Anderson, you didn't win. Well, you did. You won on pens, but I suppose that would mean that we technically didn't win our double last season. It's gone off Azpilicueta for a Arsenal throw in here. Three minutes in, and Arsenal have been under a little bit of pressure, but already gone up there themselves. I hope Madrid beat them as well, but basically City are starting 1-0 up with Haaland in their team anyway. Here's Jorginho. Jorginho played into Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. Ben White. Kivior into Gabriel. Of course, William Saliba has been a huge miss for Arsenal. Chipped in behind. Looking for Jesus. Is it going to fall? It is! It's a mistake! Xhaka is a good save. It's cleared away now by Arsenal. For Arsenal, sorry. And now Chilwell is on his way out for Chelsea. He's found Aubameyang. And wide for Madueke. Madueke into Kante. It's a good challenge. It's a good challenge in the end by Gabriel Magalhaes. And Gabriel has to put it out in the end as well.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri, what? Why did Siri... Okay. It's a foul by Gabriel, I think, on Enzo Fernandez. And I'm not sure whether he gets a yellow for this. But there was the first opportunity for Arsenal. And it was an awful headed mistake by Azpilicueta. And in the end, Xhaka couldn't quite get past to head it in, to knock it past Kepa Arrizabalaga in the end. Who's that Kiwi guy at the back for Arsenal? Jakub Kiwior. He's a Polish international defender signed in January from, I think it was Spezia in Italy. It was Spezia Calcio. He is only, I think he's 23 years of age. He was, serenaded by almost half of Europe. He didn't play a single game for Arsenal until the Europa League against Sporting Lisbon. Back in the March 2023. I say back in March. It's back in March. I think it's his first start for Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken, in the league. Here's Raheem Sterling. Looking to get past White, and he can't do so. It's a poor ball, and it's picked up well in the end by Aaron Ramsdale. Watch Chelsea win when most fan bases don't want them to. Typical Chelsea. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just can't see it. They're so bad, lads. They got bossed by Brentford. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Liverpool got bossed by Brentford, but that was at Brentford. And to be fair, Liverpool have got Brentford at home next. After Fulham. Here's Odegaard for Arsenal. They've been bossed by everyone, basically, Chelsea. They've got a really hard run into the end of the season as well. Intercepted well by Madueke. He's been intercepted as well. Here's Ben White. Into Jorginho, another player playing against his old club today. In behind for Zinchenko. See, a lot of you are saying draws, but not many of you said it in the actual poll, lads. Here's Ben White. Zinchenko just taking his time for Arsenal. It's poor. It's poor. Kante inside to Madueke. He's just... Madueke's touch is off. He hasn't played much football, to be fair to him. But it baffles me as to why Chelsea signed him. If they weren't going to just play him. It's like... Ben White. And played him behind towards Saka. Can he get there? No, he can't. It's going to be a goal kick. I think it might be a little bit of an injury there as well. I think... Was it Thiago Silva? Could be a shoulder problem. I think it's... Is it Thiago Silva? I think. It is, yeah. Hey, Chat Sport, how we doing? Good to see you. Saka just bars him. It was a bit of a nasty bump. Scampy boy. Landford has a face like a vacuum-packed gammon. That's a brilliant insult. That is a brilliant insult. Nice to see you, Scampy boy. We want more of that. Frank Lampard has only won one Premier League managerial meeting against Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Going to be launched forward by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa launched towards Aubameyang, and look how nice everyone is. Everyone says hi to people. It's so cute. Here's Erdegaard. And it's a good turn by Jesus. So there's got to be space for Xhaka here if he wants to take a shot. And then N'Golo Kante, as per usual, is everywhere. Aubameyang tries to turn. Can't do so. And it's well intercepted in the end by Gabriel Magalhaes. Oh, thanks, Bol. It's Ben White. Looking for Saka, who does really well. But Chilwell just heads out of play for a Arsenal throw-in. White. So firmly into Gabriel Jesus. Erdegaard. Where's Jensk been? Jensk just has spells, man. I think he comes mostly for the Man United games. Zinchenko is well challenged by Azpilicueta, who celebrates, pumps to the crowd. What do you guys think, by the way? I said hi to you, Anderson. Everyone say hi to Anderson now. Anyway, it's in behind for Xhaka. It's going to be a Arsenal corner. Started really well here, Arsenal. Everyone give Anderson pity highs, please. I'm joking, obviously. Played short. It's crossed towards the back post and it's just too high. There we go. Anderson appreciation. Anthony's in the chat as well. How are we, buddy? What are we thinking for tonight's fixture, Mr. Orgeley? A lot. 85% of people said that the Arsenal were going to do something, but I'd still say that Klopp's under pressure. Absolutely. If we have a terrible start to next season, he's under huge pressure. But that's just the way it is. Say if we're in October and we're 12th, lads, we gotta potentially look to go in a different direction. Unfortunately, here's Zinchenko, Jesus. Into Jorginho for Arsenal. White. Aubameyang masterclass. Aubameyang.
Oh, I misheard that.
What do you think I said? Aubameyang. Bangarang. That was one of the old school W2S videos. Brilliant. Aubameyang. Boom, boom, boom. You guys ever watched that? Bit of old school Rotor Shaw. Incredible. It's lost.
That's not Anthony that used to be on the channel.
It is Anthony who designed the background as well. The goat.
Have you given him a copy?
I actually have. Whenever Anthony comes in the chat, he's probably tired of
I
it.
recognised the surname. I was like,
I can guarantee you'll be top 4 in October. Alright, alright. Here's Leandro Trossard. Do we get a Q&A at half time? Yes. Yes, we do.
Chris doesn't get saved.
She's so excited to do it every day, man.
Oh, if I'm not speaking to my parents, which I am very shortly.
Here's Jorginho. It's only 12 minutes in.
That's true.
Ødegaard.
They're just wanting you at the moment.
Ben White.
Is he the one that looks like Hugo?
It's a turn. Back to Jorginho, looking for Saka. And hoisted out of play. What was that?
Is he the one that looks like Hugo from Love Island? Ben White.
Yeah, that's him. Well remembered. Here's Saka.
It's 'cause it's such a basic
And cleared away.
Sorry.
Ben White. Hello, my name's Ben White. He's actually admitted that he doesn't like football.
Why is he playing?
For the money. Out of play.
Aww.
Thanks, Anderson. Hey, Kyle, how we doing, buddy? It's been a while since we've seen you.
And Shayad's excited.
Shayad's excited, yeah. Shayad thinks I look like Johnny Depp, though. So crossed in towards Saka, and it's a good save, and it's dropped by Kepa. Jesus. Is it going to come for White? Sterling gets it away, though.
Liverpool v Fulham props. Sorry.
Here's Sterling. Now back into Enzo Fernandez. Silva. It's going to be interesting to see how Chelsea go. There's someone singing Lady Gaga outside my room.
Which one was it?
In the shallow. Kovacic wide into Ben Chilwell.
Call it Anderson, I do.
Yeah, but to be fair, we get a perfect link. You ever played a perfect link? Oh, you don't know FIFA things, do you? Would me and Izzy get a perfect link? 1 perfect link. 2 perfect links. Oh, don't.
So is that when you get the super goal thing? Where
No. Don't worry. Are we at uni? Izzy's graduated now. Yeah,
It's only been a year.
and I'm graduating in like 3 weeks. I can't wait, lads. I can't lie. Well, I'm not graduating. I'm finishing and then graduating in July.
Did you get your measurements the weekend?
I did.
How big's your head?
I am 6'2" officially, lads. By the way, I just like to say I am 6'2". Officially, by the tape measure, I am 6'2". I thought for a bit I was 6'3", but I am 6'2". Hey, Jen, the goat. By the way, people who bought their memberships on the first day, I believe it was Liz, David, Falafel, and the G's. That's going to be your band name now. The Legends, the bloody Legends, friggin' Legends, mate. So on the members, because you got your memberships 20 days ago. What's that?
Alexa, what date was 20 days ago?
Okay, so in 10 days' time, your badges will get bloody change colour. I can't remember what colour it's going to be next. But in 10 days' time, you're going to get a new colour of thing. Going to get a new badge colour, lads.
Sounds like you. Sounds like you.
Here's Jesus. That's what I've done. It's going to be drawn across to Ødegaard. It's 1-0 Arsenal. What a goal. What a goal, Martin Ødegaard.
It looks like
It was a beautiful finish on his left foot, cracked in off the bar on the edge of the box. It was perfectly angled. It was the ball across that set him up as well, but it was so easy. And Arsenal take the lead at the Emirates.
Huge.
What a goal.
How big is it?
The Emirates? It's like 64,000, I think.
That's how far back it
It's a brilliant goal, Martin Odegaard, the captain. Sends Arsenal back to the top of the table for now. I can't quite see who played the ball across. I think it was Jorginho. But Martin Odegaard with the goal. What a finish. In off the bar as well with the side foot. It was a touch from Kepa, but it just made it look even better. Exceptional. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. How are we all? Martin Odegaard. What team has the best fan base in the Premier League? Crystal Palace. I know several Crystal Palace fans and they are fucking lovely people. So, I'd say Crystal Palace. Jackie boy's in the chat. How are we? How are you after the weekend, Jack? He's Scottish. That's a Scottish accent. Oh dear. Lads. Lads. Wait, can Izzy see this chat? Yeah. She waffles, mate. She's over there. I've just got a notification for Liverpool v Fulham, like I'm gonna go. By the way, PSG have suspended Lionel Messi. He's just come through after an unauthorized trip. Oh, here we go. Odegaard. It's good interception this time, and Fernandes plays away. Kante to Madueke. Madueke for Chelsea. Can he entice some action? And he's done so well here, Noni Madueke. He's played back towards Kante and... Yeah, that's Isabel. Yeah, that's her. That's her. That's it, Anderson. It's all good, Anderson, my man. You're not that new. We've been around for a little while now. I'm sorry, Jack. I don't want to bring any more pain to you. I always bring you a little bit of pain. One day on this channel, we will be able to talk about a Rangers trophy. Just won't be for a little while yet. Talks of Messi going back to Barca. Yeah, and Thiago as well, by the way. I saw that. So 21 minutes on the clock. And Arsenal still have the lead here by a 1-0. My hair is getting long, lads. It's 9 days till my haircut. I have it in my calendar. You proud of me for that? Madueke, man. He's just clumsy. He's a good little player. He looks good, but like... Here's Raheem Sterling into Kante. Now Sterling. Gets past Xhaka, but he can't get past Kivior. Now Kovacic. Back to Kovacic again. This time by Chelsea. And now Thiago Silva. Kovacic again. Come on, Reds. I say Reds. Come on, Arsenal. I want Arsenal to power these. I'm definitely doing a game tomorrow, ladies and gents, but it may not be Liverpool. We will see. It will depend whether I can get a healthy stream or not. If I can, then I'll do the Liverpool game because I'm always wanting to do the Liverpool games because I don't get to do them always with you. But I will definitely do the game on Saturday against Brentford. Madueke to Sterling. To Kante. The ball across to Sterling again. Raheem Sterling for Chelsea. He's got Chilwell behind. He goes deep to the Madueke. He can't find him. It's well brought down by Gabriel Jesus and hooked away by Magalesh. Played back into Alexander Zinchenko in the Arsenal box. Xhaka away. Brought down this time by Fofana. Fofana does really well to get past Xhaka. And again, it's brilliant from Fofana. Kante turns. Finds Kovacic. He's in the way. The referee was in the way there. He couldn't play the ball. Chilwell into Sterling. Chilwell. Silva. Kante. Fernandes. Now Thiago Silva into Chilwell again. And it's just sort of slowed down this game at the moment. Sort of slowed down. Oh my God, Jen! Donation! Thank you so much, Jen, for the $4.99. And that is a pretty quirky little thing. I love that. I love that. Let's go. Oh, hello. Here's Chilwell. Will Chelsea score a goal? Oh, what a save, Ramsdale. It's a brilliant save. Come on, Jennifer. Yeah, boy. Come on. That's my reaction to Super Chats. Why is my bloody thing going mental? Piss off, phone. Leeds match with Big Sam back on management. Oh, I don't think I can watch that. I know. I had it on a different screen, that's why. But anyway, it's a corner. Which hair are you gonna have? Which hair are gonna have cut? My actual hair. My hair. I'm gonna get skin fade because I've got normal hairline. Obviously. Crossed in by Chilwell towards Silva, headed away. It's gonna come back to Sterling. Azpilicueta. Sterling back to Azpilicueta again, and Chelsea just trying to manoeuvre an angle to get the ball forward again, but there has been 3 touches from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and they've all been in his own half. I'm not grey. I've got hair, lads. Got hair, and it's brown. It's brown. Look, it's brown. There is no grey. It's dark brown. There's no grey. Look, no grey, no grey. All is good so far. Ah! My poor hair. Anyway, here's Ben White. Into Erdegaard. Granny Dwarf, my brother, my friend, my good man. It would not look good on my head. Oh, that could be handball. Oh, that's going to be interesting to have a look at VAR. Wesley Fofana it was. Here's White. And that's a foul. But I think that the Arsenal players... I know. I don't brave the shave or anything like that. Like, I'd do something else. I think Fofana was turning away. I don't think you can give that as a penalty. That would be very harsh. It's going to be a free kick now for Arsenal. Erdegaard with it. Erdegaard crosses. It's far too deep. And Kepa Arrizabalaga will get there. Easily. Oh, mate. I could never lose my hair, man. Justin, I envy men who look good with it. Because I could never. We want blondage for the summer. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm 50-50 on whether I'll do it again or not. But I might do. It will depend on the bank account and the situation with a job. Played in behind for Madueke. For Chelsea. Madueke. Madueke still gets the ball across still. And he slipped over. Cleared away by Trossard. Hey, listen, falafel, man. Some people will. And we do not king. Now play back into Zinchenko. Kivior to White. Saka. Bukayo Saka again. Ben White back to Kivior. And a cross for Gabriel. Yes, played a brilliant little diagonal ball in behind. Jesus to Xhaka. It's going to come back for Jesus. No, Kante gets there first. Madueke under pressure. Kante under pressure. Azpilicueta under pressure, and he's cleared away. It's a foul by Aubameyang. No advantage played. Jorginho. There's no advantage there, Mr. Referee Rob Jones. Now Jorginho. Still Jorginho for Arsenal. Zinchenko into Xhaka. Xhaka. Back into Trossard. Played firmly across and Erdegaard's there again and he scores again. It's that easy for Arsenal. It's a similar goal. This time into the bottom right-hand corner from Martin Erdegaard. Brilliantly taken on his left foot. What a finish from Erdegaard, and Arsenal are seeing Chelsea away here. It's going to be 6 losses in a row for Chelsea and Frank Lampard. Martin Erdegaard. He's done it for the Norwegians in the chat. Erdegaard once more for Arsenal. And you have to say it's been deserved. It's a very similar ball across the box. Finding Martin Erdegaard on the floor. It's awful, really, from Chelsea. Raheem Sterling could get nowhere near him. Chilwell was so deep as well. They're in trouble, Chelsea. They really are. Not relegation-wise, obviously, but confidence-wise. It's going to be another defeat on the road unless they can really turn this around. Arsenal will go top shortly, but one thing you can do, guys, is never count a side out. Tottenham have proven that twice in the last few weeks. Well, in the last week against Man United, of course, even though how bad they've been. And here, Arsenal go again with Jesus. He's been fouled, is he? No. No free kick given. Wesley Fofana won the ball fairly, according to Rob Jones. Into Chilwell. And Arsenal are in again. Erdegaard. Oh, and he can't quite play back inside. It's cleared away. Kivior. Back to Ramsdale. And now Jakub Kivior leaves it for Jorginho. Erdegaard to White. It's played back. Once again, Arsenal just keeping the ball so easily here. So easy for them. Played in for Jesus. Jesus. Saka. Saka. And away. Xhaka. Now Odegaard. This is so easy. Ben White. Oh my goodness. It's 3. It's 3-0. It's Gabriel Jesus. It might be one of the scrappiest goals you'll see, but it's 3-0. What awful defending. I'm in shock, really, at how bad that defending was at the back post from Arsenal. It was dreadful. And from Chelsea, sorry, not from Arsenal. Arsenal are 3-0 up, lads. My prediction was 3-0. Frank Lampard watches on. Oh, Arsenal. Poor old Chelsea. They are in serious trouble here. I do worry for them. I really do. And Frank Lampard, well, what will be his future? That's another worry for them. Seriously, they are under serious pressure here. Frank Lampard and his staff. It's Arsenal 3, Chelsea 0. It's a 10th Premier League goal of the season for Gabriel Jesus. (3-1) could still come true unless they get a 4th. Here's Saka. Played off Sterling. Chelsea should give every fan therapy. See you, Granny Dwarf, my friend. I will do my best. To be honest, I see City winning every game. They are that good. They could probably rest Haaland. So, at this present moment, Arsenal would go 2 points clear of City. With 2 games played more. But here's Odegaard. I don't know, like, Stellini got sacked. Saka into White. Now Saka. Across is a good save. Yeah, sleep well, Granny Dwarf, my friend. I'll see you very soon. I'm going to try and get on for tomorrow, guys. I'm going to really give it my best. Hopefully I can get a nice stream going. Big Sam to Chelsea. Well, if they keep conceding, maybe their goal difference may be in bother. I don't think it will be. Their defence from a bit earlier in the season is saving them, really. Chelsea need Ollie. I think there was one club who wanted Ollie. I can't remember recently who. Was it Club Brugge? I think Club Brugge wanted Ollie, but he said no. He wanted to be at Manchester United. It's now back into Aaron Ramsdale. So in the starting 11 tonight, Chelsea only have 9 Premier League goals between them. That is nuts. Back to Azpilicueta. I'm just having a look. Who has scored those goals for Chelsea? Chilwell's got a few, I know that. A lot of people will go Chelsea chat sport for the money. It's over the top towards Aubameyang. Play back into Jorginho, and it's just so easy for Arsenal, this. Any hopes of... I did say to you, lads, before the game started, some people were saying, oh, Chelsea might do something. Realistically, they are so bad. Oh, Liz, you're doing steak. Oh. Do you know what? I'd love some... I reckon you do green beans. Into Gabriel Magalhaes, and it's lost all the way back to Ramsdale. Exactly that, Justin. They're giving people 10-year contracts, 8-year contracts, and 6-year contracts. And why would they want to leave? It's literal stability. Oh my God, Liz, that sounds amazing. I can't lie. But it's going to come back for Sterling. It's pathetic. I think Sterling scored a couple of goals this year. Ødegaard, oh, that's a beautiful ball to Jesus. Under pressure from Fofana, Jesus still has it. Jesus has more goals this season in the Premier League than the entirety of this Chelsea team who started. That is nuts. That is actually nuts, lads. I can't lie. Oh, falafel. Don't be having that, mate. It's good. It's so good, though. It's so good. Honestly, I wish I could live the life and not eat meat, but it's so good. Gabriel Jesus is not happy with Rob Jones. Thinks Fofana should be booked. Oh, it is falafel though. It is so good. I'm sorry. And I honestly respect people who don't eat it. I really do, but I just... Yeah, Chelsea aren't 9 points from bottom. They're 9 points from 18th. Honestly, that sounds so good. Fofana's down here, and this is not good news for Chelsea. If there's any player that's important to them, it's him. Him and Thiago Silva, really. Their defensive record this season has been quite good. Half decent, to say the least. Arsenal, there's some Indian actor in the crowd, lads. I don't quite know who he is. If anyone's up to date on their Bollywood, can someone let me know who Ranveer Singh is? Oh my God, he's huge.
Who's this?
Ranveer Singh, he was at the Leicester game as well.
Oh, Jesus. 3-0.
Yep. 5 film... Oh, you done it? Come on. New house, baby.
Come on with that back. So I said, oh. Let her know. She said she wants to know what's next. She's going to send me the contract tonight.
Ranveer Singh. He is 15 Filmfare Awards. Is one of the highest ever paid Indian actors. That's what this channel's about, man. Finding out new things. Jorginho. It's well intercepted by Madueke. Aubameyang can't control it. It was just too firm a ball from Noni Madueke, unfortunately. Who's worse, Chelsea or Tottenham? Chelsea are far worse than Spurs. Tottenham are bad, but at least they got some points this season. They seem to somehow have spawned some points out of nowhere. But, yeah, nah, Tottenham are bad, but Chelsea are far, far worse. Far, far worse. I like it, like it, like it. Ooh, oh, oh, here we go. Whoa. I'm just bopping along, lads. It's been a pretty chill end to the half. It's Ben White. Under pressure now, Aubameyang with a back heel. Kovacic. Oh, it's just too hard for Sterling, man. Everything Chelsea do is just too hard, too soft. It's just not right. Who's seeing a Chelsea comeback? I don't think anyone might. I don't think anyone is. Nah, to be fair, Southampton have a good young side, man. I feel really bad for them, you know. There's some really good players there. Like, you've had worse teams before, and, like, Southampton's team that came 8th under Claude Puel was bad. Like, realistically, they're looking at that team, that was bad. And it got to a League Cup final. There's actually some genuinely talented players in this team of Southampton's. I think it's a similar situation with Southampton as it is for Chelsea. Like, there's so much talent there. 2 minutes added on. Hoisted forward towards Jesus. Well won by Thiago Silva. Erdegaard. Saka. Oh, he's given a foul there, Rob Jones. He's bottled that. Hey, Terence. Good to see you. It's been a while, my good man. English people have the worst footballing brains. I wouldn't quite go that far. Not every English person ever. But there is a reason why no Englishman has won the Premier League, I suppose. Here's Kante. Kovacic is inside. If he can find him, here he is. Mateo Kovacic. It's just... They're so bad, Chelsea. They're so bad. I can't watch them, lads. They're so bad. Here's Kante. Madueke. Into Kante. Kovacic. And now, surely, that's not a penalty. It's actually a good bit of movement from Chelsea, but Sterling couldn't put it away. Oh, come on. I genuinely am actively begging them to do more. I wouldn't generalise by countries, lads. Come on. Anyway, it's half time. Izzy's not around yet, but when she is, I will get her on because I want a cup of tea desperately. But yeah, there's nothing. It doesn't matter where you come from as a country. Like, look at Arteta. He probably cooked a good paella. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Falafel, as well. It's probably not great to have people talking about something you're not a fan of, but it's just how it is, unfortunately. That's why we come here. Oh, excuse me. That's why we come here, because we've got differing backgrounds, you know? We can all come together and enjoy the football and have some bants. Why have I got... Just chilling, lads. Karma. I suppose you're right. You are right. Klopp's not... Is he banned from... Has he got a touchline ban now? Has that been come out and official now? If so, then fair play. That's probably right. That's probably right. I don't think that's a problem. It's deserved. It's okay. Pep Linders and vibes, lads. Like, lads. Comment about the ref at the... Yeah. I think it's definitely that. I mean, you're probably right, Falafel. I would love to do it, but I just don't think I could live without it. I don't think I could, man. It's just so good. But there is a lot of proof to both to the health benefits of in that regard. So what's frustrating with Arsenal is what was his performance between West Ham and Southampton. Exactly, man. It's when the cookie crumbles. I mean, to be fair, it is true. Like, at the end of the day, like, I just don't think this Arsenal team are at the stage yet, and that is okay. It is okay. It's okay for Arsenal. It's absolutely fine for them not to be at the stage yet. They're so early in their journey. And I think the only issue is it might come at a time again where Man City are so dominant that they might only get one league title. That's the thing. And it's the same with Liverpool at the end of the day. Liverpool maybe have hit their peak at the worst time possible. If Liverpool hit their peak sort of Manuel Pellegrini, Mancini time, Liverpool might have, been a lot better. And now that we've hit our peak at a time where, unfortunately, Man City are far too good. And yeah, you might pip them to one title. You might absolutely hit the heights that Liverpool did in 1920. Oh, I cannot believe Big Sam to Leeds is actually a thing. It's so funny. I love him. Big up. I think it's now or never for Arsenal. Man City will be back. Newcastle are there. Liverpool will be back. And Man United, I don't see. Yeah. The problem is that they just need to keep building on what they've done this season. I think they'll be a consistent top 4 team for the next 5-6 years now. They've really built that profile for them. But I worry. I went there and got a picture with Ryan Ben Foster. Ryan's too funny, man. Oh, send us the photos on Twitter, Chicken Master. If you've got Twitter, follow me at Chris Stonadge and send me the photos. It's been Izzy time for like the last 5 minutes, but you've missed it. Right. Izzy time. Go on. I will have a
Hello. This is actually a decent level for once. Oh. Well, hopefully we won't lose you, Lucas. First day. So. How are we looking? Oh, 18 minutes. Oh, that's the one I saw. Never mind. Hello. I'm back. I'm well, David. Bit of a slow morning, but the afternoon picked up. So, and I've just had good news. So, that's my thing. I'm trying to remember my French now, falafel. Good evening, Izzy. How am I? There you go. I am well. Très bien. There you go. I remember French. Oh, I'm getting to myself. Anderson, what? I'm presuming that's German, but I probably just offended someone. Why is everyone speaking different languages? Buenos dias, Jackie boy. Trying to remember bits of Spanish I know as well, but très petit. So. Ooh, there's lots of us here. I'm speaking different languages. Be proud of me. But yeah, I am here. Hello. I'm speaking different languages. Did you inhale that and what? Oh no. Good. Oh, I don't speak German. You speak German?
I do. I got GCSE in German.
Oh god, falafel. There's more there. I mean, you can read. Is it Hog? Is that how you pronounce that name? Chris? Hogge?
It's just Hog, man.
Yeah, they speak in German.
It's Danish.
Okay, I don't know Danish then. I'm sorry, Hog. Jack's released a video? What? You didn't tell me that. Jack's released a video.
Really?
Apparently. Lucas is saying, Jack, congrats on your first video. Oh god. Yeah, falafel. Yes. Guys, come English, please. I'm not trying to be offensive. There's too much brain power. Doctor Who. Anderson. Doctor Who. End of. I live in Cardiff. Why else would I be here? No. I've only seen one Star Wars, to be honest. But debate amongst yourselves, but I'm a Doctor Who person, so. Terrace Tips, have you heard his what he's compared you to?
What's that?
You're much better looking than budget Jack Whitehall.
I'll take that. I'll take budget Jack Whitehall. I don't mind it.
I am Chicken Master. It's been sunny, summer is on the way, and I can't wait. And I've had good news, as I said, so. Oh, yep. Sorry, Eliza. He's changed. Sorry, Anderson. Sorry. I'll take the Jedi comment, though, because I'm presuming that's very high up. But I've got friends that are Star Wars fans, but... I don't know speaking. The English is what my main language, so... But hi, Eliza. Nice to see you. I'm a disappointment. I know. Oh, you're in Wales as well. See, I'm clueless. But yes. Where is he? Howler, he is downstairs. I am the replacement. I am staying. Whether he likes it or not. I am taking over. No, he will be back. I promise. He's covering the second half. He's just... You know, he puts me in front of the camera for halftime now. Oh, our viewers are going up. Hello, new people. Wherever you are. It's fine, child. It's fine. I mean, if you want to translate, feel free, but yeah. As I said, I know tiny bit of French because of school, tiny bit of Spanish because of school, did Japanese in primary school, so like, for some reason, did Latin for a little bit. What am I telling him this, sorry? Exactly, Lucas. Ooh, Anderson, you put me there. Ooh, that's the one. 6'3". We'll pretend Chris has small feet. But surely you'd be tripping over yourself. That's the only issue. I mean, I'm tiny. I'm 5'2", 5'3". Feet size, I'm not sure what it'd be like European wise or like states wise, but feet size for UK is 4.5, 5. Falafel. I don't know Russian. I think the only I will with Liz. The only Russian that I covered in school, and that's because we had Russian exchange students, as you do when you're in school, you learn swear words. So. North Wales. I know people in North Wales, it's fine. Can I call you a gog then, Chicken Master? Is that offensive? I know Taunton as well. It's not far from where my parents are. I mean, I'm from like Somerset, kind of, Gloucestershire area, so I know Taunton, but not well, if that makes sense. Basically the southwest, which is quite open, but you know what I mean. So, cider country. That's what we're known for. Shit, I'm going to try on Chris's glasses. I already have, but I want you guys to see. So you see my glasses, and now these are Chris's. Oh, he's blind. He says I'm blind, but Chris's glasses? Oh, my glasses where I can actually see. Yes, I'm from Bristol. There you go. You figured it out. Useful? No. Yeah, no. Falafel, no. Neither. Anderson. I mean, my lecturer said I should watch bits of Breaking Bad, but you better not be slagging him off, Falafel.
What's that?
He's speaking Russian. I said the only Russian I picked up was swear words at school. If you can read Russian, I'll be impressed. I know you did some Russian, but I don't know if you ever...
I can't remember, to be honest, too much.
Shayad, I've seen clips. That's as far as we go, really. How old is in Taunton? It's not that far. Yeah. I will try it on your glasses as well, so... What do I watch? I'm going to be really generic and say things like, I watch Stranger Things, so... You don't watch anything anyway, so you're not relevant right now. You've never seen it.
It is crap.
You've never seen it.
I have seen it.
My eyes hurt. I tried your glasses on.
Yeah, my eyes are better than yours, mate.
See, I'll take that status, Chicken Master. But yes, Anderson, he does. And that's why I'm glad we have separate rooms.
What's that?
Does Chris fart a lot? Does he not? Yes. Be glad you're not in the room. Especially when he's drinking. Ugh. Do I wait to tell Sean in person or do I message her?
Tell her.
She's not home now.
Wait till then.
I watched 1 year of it, Yusuf. What year of I'm a Celebrity did we watch 2 years ago?
The COVID one.
The COVID one. The one it was in Wales, speaking of. There you go. That's the one I watched. With... Oh, who was in it?
G. Cooper.
Was it when...
What's her name?
Giovanna. The year G one. How much grade does Chris have? As in, like, clothing?
I think he means hair.
Oh. I'm just checking.
It's hair. They think
I'd hope so, Anderson. I'd really hope so. But please supply the money so I can get one. I mean, it's 2 years into this relationship in a couple weeks, so please. God, it's only a couple weeks.
Yep. Wow. A month and a bit.
Oh. Oh. Falafel. How do you know Falafel? You're going to have to give context on how you know Russian now. I mean, fair enough. Cool that you do, but I want to know why. Because I presume it's not your native tongue unless you correct me. Oh, hair. I'll say he has. Yeah, he does. Chris.
What?
Game started.
Oh.
I imagine I hadn't said anything.
You could have just carried on.
Yeah, I can carry on then. That's fine.
No.
Oh, Jamie Carragher's going. Who's Karen? Apart from your lovely mother.
Carney.
Apart from your lovely mother. Oh, oi, Anderson left a lovely message and I didn't get to read it.
Well, you're gonna have to go because.
I mean, I could comment.
No.
Anyway, you're good. I want to see Anderson's lovely comment because he's talking about our anniversary.
It's on Chrome. On Chrome.
Where's
on
Chrome?
Chrome.
Why don't we have an E? There you go.
Right,
He hasn't proposed yet. Anyway.
Yeah, I ain't proposed for nothing yet.
Yes, he is, Triad. Oh, he does look like Hugo. Sorry.
Careful, there's a friggin' T there.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You should have been so pussy enough.
Falafel studied it a year at school and knew the Cyrillic alphabet.
Very casual.
Well, there we go. That's pretty sick.
You started to learn.
I did learn quite a bit of it, but then I just stopped. Anyway, here we go. Here's Azpilicueta. Out wide now to N'Golo Kante. I'm not sure if Chelsea made any changes at half-time. Here's one. It's Kai Havertz. Out to Madueke. Still Noni Madueke. Oh, it's overhit. Everything is so bad. Chelsea are so bad. And I mean this in the nicest possible way. They're so bad. My 3-0 prediction could still come true, though. Well, it's 3-0 right now, so... Chelsea, there is no way Chelsea is scoring 2 goals. They scored 1 goal in April. They scored 1 goal in April, Chelsea scored 1 goal in April. 1 goal. Yeah, Chelsea are meant to be good now. Shall I do a video if I ever propose to her?
Oh, God, no.
Set it up, make it all cringe.
No.
That shows how bad we've been, Yusuf, as well. Did I throw up on my shirt? I didn't, sadly. It's just the green screen.
That's not your Barnes one, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's just the green screen and what it does to it, unfortunately. We haven't scored a goal against Chelsea in 7 hours, lads. How bad is that, man? How bad? There we go. 7 hours since Liverpool scored against Chelsea. Oh my God, I've just seen a video on Twitter, lads. It's someone predicting the UEFA Champions League with eggs and getting everything right. That is mental. Hey, Howler, how are we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. If I ever do propose, it will be that, but I have no plans of doing it in the near future. Got lives to live, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, yeah, they are awful. It's a free kick to Arsenal, by the way, as well. Jesus still down. Yeah, I want to know what's going on with Chelsea right now. I don't know what will happen with Chelsea next season. What do you guys think will happen with Chelsea next season? Like, they can't get any worse. Can they? Like, I look at next season for Chelsea and I think, what do they do? Obviously, they'll bring in a new manager, but they can't look at getting top 4. You surely can't go from 0 to 100. Oh my God, it's 4. That's got to be 4. It is 4. Is it? No, it's not 4. I thought it was 4. It's not 4. Crossed in towards Jesus. It's gone out of play. Just off the line by Thiago Silva. But seriously, they can't imagine, they can't genuinely look at it and think they'll get top 4 next season. But then that means that they'll lose even more money, lose even more coefficient points. Izzy's really piping up a lot this afternoon. She's in a good mood, you can tell. Nothing. I didn't say anything, darling. In behind towards Sterling. Now Martin Odegaard. Really well held up by Jesus and Odegaard. Now Saka. Saka into Granit Xhaka. Still going Xhaka. Oh, it's a good save by Kepa, that is. If it wasn't for Kepa Arrizabalaga. If it wasn't for Kepa Arrizabalaga, Chelsea would be 5 or 6-0 down here. Several really top saves. This is one of them. But the thing is, right, they've got so many mixed profiles of player. They've got so much talent, right? But you can't just hoard talent. You can't just hoard it. It's never going to work. Victor, oh no, it's over the bar. It should be 4 this time, and Jesus miss. Chelsea should be way out of sight here. For Arsenal, it's another chance from the corner. And Jesus, it's an absolute sitter at the back post. The flick on was from Thiago Silva. And Jesus couldn't keep it down. Still 3. I don't know. If you get on Izzy's bad side, lads. I genuinely think more females should be managing in the male game because honestly, I have no way psychologically of knowing what she's thinking. It's impossible. The female psyche is just so unreal. It's a cross. It's gone all the way out of play for a goal kick here. Ben Chilwell with it. So 8 minutes into this second half and Chelsea should have a couple more. Seriously, I do genuinely want to see that genuinely Chelsea could do a lot worse than just say to Emma Hayes, would you mind doing the men's team for a bit? Be a lot of pressure on her, but she'd already command the respect. Do you mean Delia Smith? Where are you? But it wouldn't surprise me in the next few years to see more female managers in the male game. And why the hell shouldn't there be? Like, you can't be a better or worse coach from being a man or a woman. Like, if we're talking in literal terms, right? Some of the best coaches in the male game haven't played at a high level. Brendan Rodgers is one. Jose Mourinho is another one. You know? She does still own part of Norwich, yeah. Chance for Arsenal here. It could be a real opportunity for 4. They've got 4 men forward against 4 players here. Here's Saka up against Chilwell. Saka still. Oh, it's just under hit now. Ben White. Xhaka. Can't get in there. It's back to him now. Jorginho. Ødegaard's on a hat-trick and Saka lets it run. Saka, good save by Kepa. Comes round to Trossard. Trossard cuts inside and outside and it's a good challenge this time. Xhaka into Ødegaard and now Zinchenko. Ødegaard again. I mean, that is very true. In terms of well, I was thinking more Maggie Thatcher, to be honest. Here's Saka with the effort. Oh, it's not far away. It's not far away. But I tell you what, I think everyone's a little bit shitty. Very true, and it shows you can't generalise. And it also shows that most the people are genuinely incompetent. How are we, Mick?
Yep. I didn't know what to tell you, Mick.
You right over there, mate? You got a smile on your face? They are funny people, aren't they? Here's Azpilicueta into Kante. Azpilicueta again. Mick loves the dogging jokes. And I'm here for it, man. Here's Fofana. I mean, she wasn't in charge, though, was she, really? Falafel. Do I have football cards? No. I had Match Attacks as a kid, yeah. Match Attacks was amazing. 2009 Match Attacks. I had loads. My next deadline is next Tuesday, Elizabeth. Next Tuesday. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest deadline. It's worth 40 credits. By the way, I just want to let you guys know that N'Golo Kante was technically playing striker in that last half. Just want to say. Here's Trossard. Oh, what a pass. Jesus. Oh, he's barged off the ball. Barged off the ball well. Yeah, it's a 40 credit module, so it's like the biggest module. Here comes Martinelli, as if things couldn't get any worse for Chelsea. What am I doing for the coronation? I am not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I am not a royal family man. Personally, it's not my cup of tea. But I think people should be allowed to celebrate what they want to do because. Oh yeah, I'm not swearing no allegiance to any king but Kenny Dalglish. A top bloke. At least he's a woman.
No.
Havertz for Chelsea. Cross to the back post. It's overhit again, by the way, just saying.
Should we make a coronation piece?
No, I'm not doing anything for it, to be honest. I'm probably going to be doing university work in celebration. King Nat Phillips, man. Yeah. And that is absolutely fair enough, Justin. It's just not for me. And if it's for you, fine. No allegiances for me though. I'm just gonna swear allegiance to my university work and say, I swear onto God that I will get my uni work done. Good night, Hog. Sleep well, my man. I'll see you soon. Oh, it's brilliant from Arsenal. Saka, Jesus, across to Martinelli. Martinelli. It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a corner, and Azpilicueta is not happy about it. And that is absolutely fine, Mick. As we say, we welcome everyone here, as long as you're not a knobhead. As long as you're not a knobhead or... Falafel, man. I rate it. Jesus Christ. Is he Boss Hog? What? Oh, it's a terrible slip from Saka. He went for the shot. And here's Kante for Chelsea. Can they get themselves I was about to say a correlation. It's a consolation. Is Kante still? Oh, it's so bad. Oh my God, they're awful. Chelsea is so bad. Good night, Howler. Sleep well, my friend. I'm in bafflement of how bad they are. Oh, from the Duke. I don't know what that is. Here's Saka anyway. It's a good challenge. Oh, dear. Man down for Chelsea. Havertz.
Did that guy go off for concussion yesterday?
No, he stayed on.
Oh, yeah.
He had the black eye, remember?
Yeah.
Here's Madueke for Chelsea. Still going Noni Madueke. He's a little bit clumsy. He's not not like a very nice, aesthetically pleasing footballer to watch. Chilwell is up now, I think. Chance. Oh my God, Chelsea have scored a goal. Can you believe it? Noni Madueke has scored his first goal for Chelsea. It might be a pig's flying. Have we landed on the moon again? I don't know. Madueke has scored for Chelsea. There's a goal. A goal for Chelsea Football Club. Can you believe it? It's 3-1. I'm in shock. It would be so funny if it was offside. It wasn't pretty. I was just saying how Madueke is really not aesthetically pleasing. It's a horrible goal, but they needed it. And there's a man down for Arsenal. It's Gabriel Magalhaes. Mate, I don't know what the Dukes of Hazzard are. Oh, Justin, you were close, my man. You were close. Oh, it's a common issue, Howler. Don't worry, brother. You right over there? To be fair, yep, Chelsea are now done for May with their goal scoring. Oh, it would be funny if Chelsea came back and drew 3-3 though, wouldn't it? So did I, Chicken Master. I did. Outside, I think. Must have been. You alright? Don't get yourself too tired. Don't need to go to bed yet. It happened here live on the Stonadge channel. 2nd of the 5th, 23. Chelsea score a goal. Abso-bloody-lutely. Oh, here we go. He's out for an Arsenal corner now. Thiago Silva again there first. You did say it, Anderson, but Chelsea are still bad. Isabel, wake up. We need a full-time review. I'd probably have to start paying her for her time otherwise. I am not paying you for your time. It's out of the love of my heart. You know. Flicked on and it's going to come all the way through. Crossfield. Headed back by Jesus. And he's brought down there, Shaka. It's going to be cleared away though. Chelsea currently 95-1 for the... I do remember Hong Kong Phooey. I did watch that a few episodes. 100-1 for Chelsea to get a draw. I think that's worth a quid to someone, right? No, I'm not. I'm waffling. It's not. Gamble responsibly. Ramsdale will play it into Jorginho and now Ben White. Lads, Arsenal have already started to take control of the game again. White. I am not a betting man. I don't bet at all because I know if I do, I'm quite an indulgent personality. So if I do... If I do, I knew I'd get addicted to it, so I never do. I'm a good boy like that. I wonder how Lee Gunner reacted, man. I don't know how I feel about him, man. I don't know. I've seen him come across well on several things, but then come across awfully on others. Why did we come up with that name?
Wasn't it a combination of 2 words or something?
Yeah. While I was looking at the odds, I had AA and Mr. Big Cleanup. What? Jack, Chelsea scored. Chelsea did score. You are reading this right, my friend. He's an Arsenal YouTuber, Justin.
Quite a good system, I'd say.
Yeah, it's almost like eye for an eye, innit? You know? A lazy eye for a lazy eye.
You've got astigmatism.
It's an astigmatism. It is astigmatism.
I don't even have...
You're right over there. If you're that tired, maybe you could make me one. Please? Fine. Wrexham were on BBC Trophy through town today. Brilliant, man. Ah, love that.
Yeah, my colleague's gone.
That's sick. Ah, he's Craig's mate. Ah, okay. I honestly, I've seen him on a couple of things. I have no idea, but he doesn't like. There's plenty of other Arsenal fans. There's one Cannon Fodder TV. I think are quite good. I think the stuff that Troops is doing now is quite good. To be honest, even though I'm not his biggest fan. I'm saying this. I'm a very small YouTuber in comparison, so I'm not complaining. Here's Fofana. Thiago Silva. Now Kovacic. He's lost it to Jesus. Xhaka. Saka. Crossed in by Jesus, and it is a corner for Arsenal again. Anderson. No. It's a good community here, isn't it? It's just chill, isn't it? No beefing. If we have our differences, we sort it out like adults, don't we? What? Yeah, I'm going to message YouTube and ask them. Oh my god, it's very nearly 4. Like, when are they doing that? Because, especially for this channel as well, I think that'll be huge. Because I think it makes it better. Like, way better. Anyway, here we go. It's because YouTube are dumb, man. YouTube are dumb, Anderson. So dumb. Couple of changes for Arsenal here. Zinchenko's going to come off, and then comes Kieran Tierney. And also looks like another change as well. They're going to make several. Saka's going to be off. And here comes Reece Nelson for Arsenal. Scored several very important goals this season for the club, but I think he might be looking for a move next season anyway. Zinchenko, good night's work for him. Flicked on though. And here go Chelsea. With Mikhailo Mudryk. Gallagher. And wide. Oh, it's come all the way through. Kante. Azpilicueta. Havertz to Fofana. Chelsea moving it with a little bit more authority now. It's good to see. Come on, Chelsea. Do something. Play back to Kovacic. Kante. That's a poor pass from the Frenchman. It's going to go all the way back to Thiago Silva. Gallagher. The thing is, because Wrexham will make so much money, it's played in behind to Mudryk. Mudryk inside. Oh, it's well defended by Arsenal in the end. But I'm going to message them and ask them about it. And that, to be fair, the good thing about financial fair play is that if you make the money legitimately, which I think Wrexham will do, they'll be fine. Ramsdale clears. Towards Jesus. He's battling for it. It's intercepted well. Lampard looks like he's going to cry. Yeah, Nick Nack's a legend, Howler. So it's okay, my friend. I'm sure he would have gifted one to you anyway. All you've got to be is be subscribed and you'll have a chance to get one. Lampard's fucking angry. Look at him. Excuse my language, by the way. He looks fuming. Frank. Madueke is now down for Chelsea. Takes their total of Premier League goals on the pitch to 10 between their starting 11. Plays short now to Tierney. Gabriel. There you go. You got there in the end. Martinelli. Havertz to Madueke now. He's back on his feet. Good challenge. And Chelsea, if they can just keep moving it well. Gallagher now. I don't think Lampard manages at all. Maybe he goes to America and manages. Something like that. Like New York City. Saints have scored more than Chelsea, to be fair. Oh, Gallagher. Oh, ow. It wasn't deliberate from Reece Nelson. Gallagher's just back on now. That's a great one there. Big Andy. I love him. Going to be a free kick, though, for Chelsea. Has literally everyone scored more than Chelsea? Has anyone scored less? Have they got the worst attack in the Premier League? Only Everton and Nottingham Forest and Wolves have scored less. Hello. Appealing for handball there, Chelsea fans. It's going to be a corner, though. So Chelsea have the 16th worst attack in the league. Crossed in. And it's well away this time by Arsenal. Tierney will throw away now for... I just hate saying the words Tierney, man. It makes me think of Paul. Here comes Hakim Ziyech. He's on for Madueke now for Chelsea. But it is a successful night for Noni Madueke, even though Chelsea will lose this game. Well, probably. He has scored his first ever Chelsea goal today. Will it be the first of many or the first of just a few? Thank you, John. Appreciate that, my friend. Well, we will be live tomorrow for probably Liverpool v Fulham if I can find a stream. If not, we'll be live for Manchester City. I think it's Man City tomorrow. It's going to be a yellow card given by Rob Jones to Kovacic. Man City against West Ham tomorrow night, but I'm hoping to do Liverpool v Fulham. Endorsement Fernandez. I hope that's what Enzo is short for. I hope he's got a relegation release clause. That's my guy, Anderson. Or you could alternatively put me on at the same time. But don't tell me about that. Thiago out injured again. He's going to get an operation. Oh no! No! Really? Oh. Yep. Yep. No, Thiago's out injured again. Oh my lord. I cannot believe it, man. Hey, Amir Ali, by the way. That's actually really depressed me now. But to be fair, I'd rather him just get fit for next season. But to be fair, Falafel, right? We knew what we were getting when we paid 20 million for Thiago. If you have him for 30 games a season, that's what you get. But he's a pretty good player. Like, he's much better than Naby Keita is. Why would we sell him? It's mental. He plays 30 games next season. That's what we need him to do. That's why we paid 20 million for him. We knew what we were getting, lads. Not everyone can play every game. Thiago got injured, Howler. Like, at the end of the day, that's what we get with Thiago. We knew what we were getting. And that's absolutely fine. It'd be so pointless to sell him when he's literally our best midfielder and is such a great professional anyway. Oh, it's a brilliant ball in. Chance for Arsenal. It's a good save from Kepa. And now, I want Thiago, give him a 1 year extension on his contract. Absolutely fine. Like, lads, we know what we're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my God. It's making me sad, lads. It's well, yeah, but the thing is, Falafel, would you keep Jordan Henderson then? Because you'll end up saying sell, 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 and that's all well and good. But we've seen what Chelsea have done when you bulk buy players, it just doesn't work. Having a player like Thiago Alcantara around can only be a helpful thing. He's not had a great season, but he's a good bloody player. Like, at the end of the day, he's fantastic and has been for us. That's the thing. Like, realistically, who do we have left? Like, as Keita's going, Oxlade-Chamberlain's going, Milner's going. You then have Jones, Elliott, Bajcetic, Morton as your 4 youngsters. And then you have Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, and that's it. That's your 7. I'm not counting Carvalho because I think he goes on loan. And absolutely, be kind, people. Everyone is, though. Don't compare Henderson to Bruno Fernandes. Henderson's a much better human than Bruno, but he's a lot worse a footballer. I know. It's a shame, man. I think Thiago would make a good manager. Yeah, man. He's a professor of football. See you soon, Howler. See you soon, buddy. Catch you very, very soon, my friend. Nah, realistically, we all saw that Elliott and Jones can play together now, so I'm down for a Elliott and Jones midfield next season with Bajcetic as well. Screw it. Let's go full kids. 87 minutes in here, lads. Here's Gallagher. Cross looking for Azpilicueta. You can't find him, but yes, he can. Now, Ziyech, can Chelsea try and make this interesting? It's been a bit of a dull last 20 minutes. Ziyech. Now, Kante. Azpilicueta is offside. It's going to go for a corner anyway. We can't just buy though. We need to buy 2 to 3 midfielders and then another 1 to 2 the season after that. We can't just go and buy 6 now. It just wouldn't work. We all know that just wouldn't work. But it's going to be a win for Arsenal after 4 games, without a victory. Man City are only 2 points behind with 2 games in hand. They have West Ham tomorrow night. I'm going to try my best and get a Liverpool-Fulham stream though, guys. I'm going to do my utmost. I'm going to spend tomorrow looking for that. But Arsenal have now played 15, won 9, shot 15 shots, 9 on target, 56% of the ball. They've been the better side. No free kick there. Partey intercepts, but Ziyech gets it back. Milner's basically gone though. Arsenal have Brighton next. I can see Brighton beating them. Potentially, yeah, to be fair. Is it Brighton at home Arsenal have got? No, they've got Newcastle, then Brighton. So, who've Brighton got? Brighton have got quite a hard running left. They've got United on Thursday, which we'll be doing live on this channel. They've then got Everton on Monday. They've got Arsenal then on the Sunday after that. Newcastle away, Southampton at home, City at home, Villa away. It's a tough run in for Brighton, but yeah, I think City will be fine, man. Yeah, Lampard is extremely consistent. 5 minutes added on, by the way. Crossed in, headed away by Jesus. Back to Mikhailo Mudryk. And gets the ball across again and headed away again. Going to be a free kick against Arsenal here. It definitely needs refreshment, but I wouldn't say we are firefighting, to be honest. I'd say you need to keep hold of one of Thiago, Henderson and Milner. And that for me is Thiago without a doubt. I think it'll end up being Thiago and Henderson. See the issue with this shot. Milner's going to go to Brighton. I think there's a lot of contracts expiring, but a lot of players will be sold in that time anyway. Realistically, the most important players, the forward line for us, are all signed to long-term contracts. Bajcetic, Jones, and Elliott are all signed to long-term contracts. Alisson, Van Dijk probably need sorting out. It's going to be an intriguing one as to whether they'll get improved terms or not. It's the same alongside that with Trent Alexander-Arnold, with Robertson as well. But it will be sorted. I have faith. Anyway, I'll see you very soon, guys. We're very coming near to the end now. Hey, see you later, Justin. Have a very good night. Three minutes to go here. It's been a pretty dull end to the game, to be honest. After what was a very, very fun first sort of 60 minutes, the last half an hour has just been monotonous. See you very soon, Anderson. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. See everyone if they're around tomorrow. But hello, here's Kai Havertz. Havertz! Easy for Ramsdale in the end. Don't you worry, there will be more working and studying than you can believe in the next few weeks. Happy I didn't put £1 on Chelsea for the draw. I think everyone would be. They have shown nothing since. See you soon, Chat Sport. Big ups to you. Eze. Oh, actually, now you mentioned Eze, that's quite saucy. I didn't think about him. Don't think he'd be great in our midfield for pressing, though. Havertz. Across to Mykhailo Mudryk. Mudryk still. Taking on White. Mudryk still. Crossed in. Chance for Havertz. And it's gone straight into the hands of Ramsdale. It's going to be another frustrating night for Frank Lampard and Chelsea. Who've they got next? You worry for them as well. For the rest of their season. Forest, Bournemouth and Forest, their next two games. Then Man City, Man United, Newcastle in the next 3 games after that. You worry for them. You worry for them hugely, don't you? Martin Odegaard wins the man of the match, and I think I'd be inclined to agree as well. Here's a chance for them, Arsenal, to cap it off in style with Xhaka, and it's saved. Come back out to Nelson. Towards Jesus. It's going to be played away by Kante now. Overhit, but Ziyech can just about get there. Tries to keep it in. Can't do so. Easy for Granit Xhaka there to find Jakub Kivior. Partey back to Kivior. And this surely now will be it. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow I'll be back for Liverpool Fulham. I will need to try and get a stream for that. It's going to be a yellow card for Conor Gallagher. And that is going to be it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next stream. It has been an absolutely very chill, very calm, but very fun one indeed. Hopefully we'll be live tomorrow. My fingers are all crossed for a nice stream. But that has been it from me. I've been Chris Stonadge. This is the Stonadge channel. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.